Hello. Sometimes we believe that the more we need someone, the deeper the connection is. But that is not always true. Because there is a very important difference between connecting with someone and depending on someone. And many times that line is harder to recognize than it seems. At first, emotional dependency does not usually feel negative. It can feel intense. It can feel close. It can even be confused with love. You want to talk to that person constantly. You need their attention, their validation, their presence. And little by little, your emotional well-being starts depending too much on how that person relates to you. Whether they reply, whether they stay, whether they approve of what you do, whether they give you the place you need to feel. And here something important appears. When the relationship becomes your only source of emotional stability, it stops being just connection. It starts becoming dependency. Because connecting with someone should not require losing your center. It should not make your peace depend entirely on another person. And this does not mean we do not need others. Of course we do. We are emotional beings. Relationships affect us. Affection, attention, and closeness matter to us. The problem begins when we stop supporting ourselves too. When we start feeling that without that person we do not know how to be. That without their presence everything loses stability. That our value depends too much on how we are seen by them. And then fear appears. Fear of loss. Fear of abandonment. Fear of disappointing. And from that fear, we begin doing things that slowly move us away from ourselves. We accept exhausting dynamics. We normalize constant anxiety. We confuse intensity with depth. But here is a key idea. Dependency is usually born from fear. Healthy connection is usually born from freedom. Because a healthy relationship does not require you to give up your identity to survive. It does not need constant control, or permanent anxiety, or emotional surveillance. There can be space, there can be individuality, there can be autonomy, without the relationship disappearing, and that completely changes the way we connect. Because then you are no longer relating from lack, but from choice, not from emptiness, from presence. Maybe loving in a more conscious way does not mean needing less. Maybe it means not allowing your entire emotional stability to depend only on someone else. Because in the end, the deepest relationships are not the ones that make you feel trapped. They are the ones that allow you to breathe, without constant fear of losing yourself or losing the other person. If this content brings you value, you can support the project by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. That way we continue building this space of reflection, awareness, and growth together. See you in the next episode.